Hi, this is Mary. I wanted to talk a little bit about the disease process, and I'm going to use a metaphor for it. Ayurveda traditionally teaches in allegory and metaphor, tells stories to convey. So I'll tell a story about this bowl that's sitting in a plate on a table to show the disease process in action. If you look initially, the bowl is about 2/3 full, and that's healthy. So if you say the bowl is the stomach, then this is a healthy amount of kapha in the bowl. All is well, life is good. But then the holidays come and you do some kapha aggravating behaviors. You sleep in late, you eat too much fast or heavy food, or historical for family food that isn't good for you, and you start to build up kapha. So kapha starts to accumulate, and this is the second phase of disease. Now, in the Western world, you wouldn't even go to the doctor for this. You might say, oh, I'm feeling a little bloated, I've been eating too much. You just notice. So if you continue to do things to aggravate kapha in the stomach, it will continue to build until it gets to the point of being aggravated. So it's reaching the top. It's filling its container as much as it can. And so now you feel it a little more in your digestion. You may have some gas. You may feel uncomfortable. Again, this is not something where you're at the doctor's or the doctor could diagnose a disease yet. But if the behaviors continue to aggravate kapha, then you will have kapha will overflow the container and look for somewhere else to go. So it will be aggravated and disseminate. So it flows out of the stomach looking for a place. Now when it finds a weak spot that can hold it, it will localize there. So it will start to build in a secondary location. And this is called localization. Again, you're adding more kapha to the bowl. So the bowl keeps overflowing. It's flowing down until the plate. Now the plate gets full when it's localized. And then when the plate is full, you get manifestation. You might have something that you're like, this does not feel right. My stomach is upset. I need to go to the doctor's. That's at that stage, manifestation. So you've overflowed the container and you've found a weak spot, and now you're filling that weak spot. If the behaviors or the sources of aggravation of the dosha continue, then you will overflow the plate and flow into your whole body, the table. Now that is called chronic illness. And now this is really when people are in pain, they have problems, they're at the doctor's, they don't know what's going on, but they know there's a problem. So that's the 6 stages of disease. Starts at the very beginning in balance, and then unbalanced behavior builds, fills the container, overflows the container, looks for the weak spot, overflows that, and moves into the body as a whole. The dosha is much harder to manage once it's in the whole body. You really are empowered with Ayurveda to catch it in stages 1, 2, and 3, and take something that could be very serious and make it very, very fixable. So that is the analogy I use when I think about the disease process. I hope it helps you. If you have any questions, please post them on Facebook. Thanks.